Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are on this earth plane, in this now moment, I've missed you. It's been an interesting year, 2022, and you haven't heard from me since 2021 in December. But here it is, February 2023, and we're going to figure this out, how to add some more videos. I've begun some work for you and I. My handbook of healing with Mayan mantras, restoring balance and harmony to our lives. The Mayans had and have a vibratory language. And I've been studying with my beloved teacher, Don Miguel Angel de Vergara Calleros, for nearly 15 years now. And this year we will collaborate on a book to share with you. And of course, along with that book, we will share the sounds. So this morning, as I just arrived in Carlsbad, California yesterday, to pouring down rain, 52 degrees. It's 95 in Merida, Mexico. I'll be there in another 2 weeks to be with Miguel. But this morning, as I'm rereading some of my journal writings from very recently, a tool called Inquiry from my dear teacher, Karen Channing, and I'll share that with you, I'm sure, in an upcoming video, where I was aware of the sensation of having had my wings clipped at some point in my human history. And in rereading a journal this morning, I woke up and I wanted something to read, and I grabbed for my own journal. And what a treat. I noticed in a very recent teaching from Miguel, it may have been, I think it was on Valentine's Day, 2/14/2023, so just a couple weeks ago. Today's the 26th, and in there was many mantras, of course, to help us. But the one that of course jumped out at me as somehow, I'm working with this journal I started a while ago on synchronicity, when things come in three and they want to teach us this blue wave. And again, as usual, I have so much I want to share, but I'll try to stay a little bit on track, if there is such a thing as getting off track. I know that you will hear and glean and take from this what is yours, what you need to hear this morning for healing, for restoration, for balance, for harmony. Anyway, in that, I grabbed that. It was the Synchronicity Journal I was reading from. Carol Lynn Pearson wrote a wonderful book, Find It. And right now I'm blanking on the name of it. It's about synchronicity. I think it's called Consider the Butterfly. There it is. I opened the journal, first page. Consider the Butterfly, Transforming Your Life Through Meaningful Coincidence. From Carol Lynn Pearson. Anyway, somehow in there as I'm reading, I came across that inquiry I did with Karen recently about that feeling with the clipped wings, and turned back a few pages and saw a mantra from Miguel. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So if you are ready to regrow your wings, there's two mantras. And the first one is, I didn't realize I kind of just did it. It's just A-H. Do it at least 3 times, or bring in that Mayan sacred 7 we've talked about in the past. A minimum of 7 times, a minimum of 3 times, 7 times, 11 times, or just do it until you feel the shift. So the first mantra is ah. And just imagine at the back of your lungs this feeling of expansion as you ah. Feel that in the back. I have a Tibetan bowl that's for the heart chakra. In fact, one of my trips to San Diego, y'all know I come to Carlsbad every year. My Tibetan bowl I got, he laid it on my back and struck it, and I could just feel that expansiveness. So, do it with me. Ah. the upcoming book, I will include these sounds, a CD with the sounds of the mantras. There'll be a lot of drawings. It's in my energetic signature of my own handwriting. I just feel so good about sharing this with you this year. But the point is, when you practice these, find your own sound. Find what resonates in your body. You can't do it wrong. Find the tone. Play with it. Most importantly, you may remember throughout all of my videos, the key is to play. I mean, yeah, this is serious business. It's healing. It's powerful. But play with it. Give yourself some ease and some grace. Ah. Sing it, say it, lengthen it, shorten it, whatever feels good to you. Now, I want you to get out of your heads right now with this second mantra, just in case you have some teaching from your childhood like I do. And maybe some images around the idea of serpent that may no longer serve you, might have been a little scary in your past. The Mayan image, symbology of serpent is very sacred. Yeah. And the feathered serpent, Kukulcan, it's just the shape of the Milky Way. Kukulcan. So that's the second mantra, Kukulkan, Kukulkan, Kukulkan. And imagine as you say that again, this expansive feeling at the back of in your back, behind your lungs. Kukulkan, 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 Kukulkan. Say it fast, slow it down, just allow it to be expansive. And feel those wings begin to grow. I'm ready to regrow my wings. I've cleared space in my life, in my calendar. I've come to Carlsbad for 2 weeks on my own. I don't know that I've ever done that in all these years that I've had this property, this sacred place that I come. When I have something good, I want to share it, and maybe that's why I'm creating this video today for you and for me. But I've cleared that space, and after this time here, I'm going to go to Merida and hang out in those sacred energies, studying with Miguel, collaborating on this book, sharing time with my new sister, Brittany Brannon, going to Izamal, to the temple at Spring Equinox, and to Uxmal. Maybe we'll make it to Edsna, we'll see. Campeche. But just to bring in some more mantras for you and for me. But I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'm going to continue to practice this every morning that I remember, to feel that expansion at my back, to feel myself regrowing my wings. Ah. 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 Kukulkan, Kukulkan. Feel those feathery wings. Kukulkan. I love you. I love you. I love you. See you soon.